up, guys? What's up, guys? My name is Jay, and this is Live Strong Tech. And on this channel, I'll just be talking about a lot of tech. You know, phones, Androids, we do all that stuff. We just love tech. We all love tech. So I think I'm gonna just, I just decided to make a channel about, talking about tech, reviewing tech, just letting y'all know about my user experiences regarding tech. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna see how it goes. For anybody that watches this like my very first video, so we just gonna go and we just gonna do how it is. I'm probably gonna get better at it in the future, but for now, we just gonna go with it and we just gonna see how it goes. So the first video I think I wanted to talk to you about, and this first video that I wanted to make is about this iPhone. And this is the iPhone 15 Pro Max that I'm talking about. So right now I got this Caseology case from Caseology and Spigen on it, and it's real nice. I love it. But what I wanted to talk about is the 4-month review of it. Since it's been out for about 4 months, I didn't have mine since launch. So I just really wanted to give y'all my experiences on it. Maybe other people, they might have some experiences, but I just wanted to give y'all my experience on it. And so here's my 4-month review. So first thing I want to talk about is user experience. And when I mean that, I just want to say some stuff like how is the phone? Like, just how is it overall? Is it snappy? Is it slow? Is it buggy? Does it have a lot of issues? Does it have, maybe does it get too hot? And my answer to that is, this phone is about as perfect as you could get. I'm serious. I give a user experience of this phone a straight up 10 out of 10. It's iOS. So if you prefer iOS, you're going to love it. And it's fast. It's snappy. If we just log into it now, I just log into stuff, let's go to YouTube, click YouTube, snappy. So we go there, and let's say Nike. We go there. This phone is just as snappy as you can get. It really is very snappy. So, in terms of just snappiness and overall just experience, it's just a really good experience. There's really not much else to say about it. The things that could be improved are things that could be improved with iOS, and that's just my opinion. So the overall user experience, I just straight up give it a 10 out of 10. It's fast, it's snappy, it's really nice. You're not gonna have no hiccups with this. And so people will be talking about, I remember at the beginning, people were saying that their phones were getting like really hot. My experience, mine really didn't get that hot. I'd say before they released that update that fixed the hot, devices that were getting really hot, I think my device may have gotten hot like once. But other than that, I just paid it no mind and it never got hot again. And I'm somebody that's done a lot of I work this phone. I've done, Uber, like DoorDash and stuff like that before. I work this phone and I play games. I'm on it a lot, browsing, Reddit, YouTube, doing all types of stuff on it. This phone just keeps on going. And I ain't got no issues with it. So, it doesn't get hot. Not really. I haven't really seen a lot of bugginess in the software either. Not at all. So, honestly, I give the user experience a 10 out of 10. Next thing I want to talk about is the camera. I would say the camera, it's about as good as you can get, honestly. We could debate all day and night about which one is better. Is it this one? or is it this one between the Galaxy S24 and the 15 Pro Max? But I mean, you're not gonna go wrong with this camera. I mean, it takes good pictures. It's gonna give you good pictures. It's gonna give you really clear photos. It's gonna give you a whole bunch of stuff. So, I mean, the only thing I would ever like to ask for of it is maybe a better zoom, you know, because the S24 Ultra, you know, this thing, what it got, like 100 times zoom, something crazy like that. So it's like, all right. So maybe Apple could come out with something next year, like 100 times zoom, something real nice with the camera. And I think that would be cool for the iPhone. You know, people would really like it. I think it'd be a real nice feature for the iPhone, at least the Pro phones, you know. So, but the camera, I give it, I mean, what you gonna get? I give it a 9, a 10 out of 10. I mean, 9.5 out of 10. Only because I wish I had a better zoom. But, I mean, overall, the camera's really nice. Takes nice selfies. The camera system takes nice selfies, takes nice photos. I mean, color choice is up to user, but I mean, colors look nice. The HDR looks very nice. I mean, Apple just really did it good with the cameras, and that's something I appreciate because I don't take that many photos, but when I do, I want my photos to be good. I want them to be sharp. I want to just point and shoot. Like, that's what I do. And you just point and shoot and keep it moving. That's what 99% of people do. Point and shoot, keep it moving. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10 for the camera. Next thing I want to talk about is battery. Really, I mean, this battery, I mean, there's really not much to say about it. It's just that good. I mean, this battery is the best battery I have seen, I've had on any phone I have, you know, been like using. I mean, I had the 14 Pro Max and that battery was good. And this phone, I mean, I guess the battery is very similar to it. I mean, the 4400 milliamp hour battery, when you got Androids that got 5,000 milliamp hour batteries and they still can't do, sometimes they can't even get the same results as the iPhone. And the iPhone is able to match those with only a 4,400 milliamp hour battery. That just goes to show you how good, you know, Apple and their optimizations in iOS is. So, I mean, we could pull up my screen on time. I mean, if I could pull it up. I mean, it really ain't... me, I go charging, so it's not like I'm going to have my stuff all the way down. So, like, if we look at my screen on time, you know, I guess I kind of charged it, been charging it. I guess it really don't mean nothing, honestly, but... I mean, I ain't got no complaints about this battery. I mean, it just keeps going. It easily lasts you all day. I would probably estimate a good at least 7, 8, maybe 9 or 10 hours of screen on time. Like, you're just not going to get less than that with this phone because it's just that good. So, I mean, yeah, I give the battery a good 10 out of 10. I mean, really the only thing they could do with it is just make it bigger. I mean, if they made it 5,000 milliamps, man, this phone would just last forever. But I mean, Apple don't need to. It seems like they just put as much as they really need to in the battery, and that's just what they do. So, battery, I'm going to give that a 9, 10 out of 10, honestly. I mean, it's just really that good. Other thing I want to talk about, next part I want to talk about is accessories. And when I say that, I mean, how does it work with other accessories? My answer is, I mean, it's really good, just like any other phone. I mean, I use Apple Watch Ultra with it, and I got no issues, you know, working out. Everything is good. I mean, no issues with connectivity, no issues doing other stuff. I just feel like for me, like the headphones I use, let me go get the headphones real quick that I use. So, these are the two true wireless earbuds that I use. And these are the Beats Fit Pro. I mean, these are, you know, Beats is obviously owned by Apple, so I mean, these ones are just good. I mean, got no issues with them. And then another one that I use is the Sony the WF-1000XM4s. I mean, these are really good as well, and I ain't got no issues pairing it with the iPhone. Obviously, these have like what, LDAC connectivity, so and the iPhone doesn't support that. But it's all right. I mean, they sound beautiful with the iPhone still. I mean, everything's good, and I mean, I have no issues with them either. These are just really good. So I would say in terms of accessories, these are really good. And so then I also use these with the iPhone. And y'all know what these are, Sony WH-1000XM4s. I mean, these are really, really good headphones as well. And I got no issues with them. So, I mean, using accessories with the iPhone, I mean, like headphones, you ain't gonna have no problems. And then another thing, I got this beautiful case. So you ain't gonna have no issues finding any case. I mean, it's just really, I mean, you just gonna find something. You can find something for anybody with this phone, with iPhone, Apples. You know, accessories, they just all on point for iPhones. But me, I got this Caseology case. If you want the link to it, I can just write a comment or something. I'll link it in the description if you want to know like what exactly case it is. I can link this case to y'all or whatever, because I love this case and I love this texture feel of it, so that's why I just use it. Let me take it off just so y'all can see the iPhone, just to see it without it. I got the blue titanium one, so I mean, I don't know how good the color is seen in here, but the blue titanium iPhone, it's alright. I keep a case on it so I can keep it protected at all times. That's just what I do. So yeah, the accessories, I mean, I give that a 10 out of 10. You always got access to good accessories. You always got access to really add whatever accessories you want to the iPhone, and it's just gonna work fine. You know, just like you know, most smartphones, honestly. And so then the last thing I want to talk about is updates. So I think I had mentioned earlier in the video that they had they released the update to fix the phones that were like getting really, really hot. If y'all got an iPhone 15 Pro Max, let me know. Did they fix it for you guys as iPhones too? Me, I never had those issues, but like I said, I may have had it on like one time. Wasn't really nothing like that. But you know, they've been releasing updates to just further just improve how this phone is, you know, really, really going. So I mean, you know, Apple, they always going to be the first on the updates. You're going to get updates fast. You're always going to get them. They come frequently, as fast as they come. I mean, it's really just it's really no other, there's no other phone that releases updates that fast. I think maybe the Pixel does. Not really sure about that, but the Pixel, they release updates pretty fast too. But I mean, with iOS, you're just going to get updates. You're going to get updates all the time, right away. Whatever issues they have, they'll fix them in an update usually. Yeah, so I give the, if we look at the updates on mine, I'm on iOS 17.3.1, and yeah, so I mean, I got no issues with this build. Everything is going really well. I just really don't got no issues with this phone. I mean, the only issues I have are issues that would be with iOS, and everybody knows about that. You know, lack of customization, stuff like that. You know, you could say, you know, Androids can, you know, have better themes, have better icons, have all types of stuff that, you know, maybe could be a little bit better with the iOS, you know, system. But other than that, I mean, I really ain't got no complaints about this phone. It's just really, really good. And that's one thing that I really like about iPhones. For at least for me, in my experience, iPhones get things done. And some people would say, oh, okay, you know, iOS is so restricted, iOS is so limited. For me, honestly, I have never felt more free on iOS. I mean, I have never felt more free with usually any phone than I have with iOS. Now, I do love Samsung. I feel free with there, but I feel free, you know, being able to use the iPhone. And when I say free, I really kind of mean that you know, if I want to pair an Apple accessory with it, I can use these. If I want to pair, you know, a watch with it, I can use the watch. But if I want to not pair an Apple accessory with it, say these, I can pair that with it. So and then you know, Samsung has the same thing. You know, they got the Galaxy Buds. You know, they got the Galaxy Watch, and you can pair it with, you know, the Galaxy. But if you don't have a Galaxy, you can still use the watch. You can still use the Buds, but they don't have the same amount of functionality as they would like with a Samsung phone. And you know, they really kind of built it up just like Apple did. And I mean, I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, a bad thing to some people, bad thing, you know, good thing to some people. But you know, Apple, you know, I honestly, that's just my opinion. I feel like I just don't. I just haven't felt. I feel more free with iOS than really a lot of other phones that I've had. I mean, I could do anything I want on it. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, iOS is limited, but for me, I feel free on it. You know, you got iMessage, you got the whole Apple ecosystem. You could use Apple's myriad of accessories, you know, like, you know, AirPods, you know, AirPods Max, iPads, MacBook. Me, I don't have a MacBook, but you can use that. Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, back to the subject about this phone, I got no complaints about it. It's really, really good. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to say. I mean, there's really no issues with it. Like, I just really love the phone. It's a really, really nice phone. And I thought I'd just share that with you guys. So, thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned and like, comment, subscribe for more videos, because I'm going to be posting more videos as I get the channel going. So, yeah, I mean, thank y'all for watching. And I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.